The topic is pretty simple here. Okay, economics without ethics is a caricature, and ethics without economics is a fairy tale. Right. So let's just briefly decipher the topic here. Okay, this topic primarily is talking about interrelation between and economics, and it tells economics without ethics is caricature. Caricature means a joke, exaggerated, and not at all in a right spirit, whereas ethics without economics is a fairy tale. That means it's not possible, it's just imaginary. So now I just want to see how, like, the hooks that you have written. Can you just type out in the chat box the hooks that you have written? I just want to see the type of hooks that you have written. Fast, quickly, just in a line, guys. Fast, hurry up. Scramble for Africa. Okay, so that it talks about economics without ethics. Where is ethics without economics? Others? Okay, pre-reforms and post-reforms is a good one. Okay, so colonialism and fall of Roman Empire, again half baked. Scams of 1981, again the first half of the topic. Contrast, again, rich wasted money in alcohol, poor lack money, couldn't open school for children. Contrast is good. Mahabharat, Kauravas versus Pandavas. I'm not sure how it will fit here. Warren Buffet, again half. It will fit in the half. Child labor versus banning of crackers, creating livelihood. Yes. So the point I'm trying to make is, for a topic like this, it is suggested that you write a contrasting hook. Like some of you have uh, done. One of you have contrasted pre versus post 1991 reforms. One of you have told child labor versus crackers. One of you have told versus rich alcohol versus poor school. So for this type of topic, a contrasting hook will be very impactful. It will serve the purpose very well, and it can be concise also. And if you ask me, that one example, 2008 global financial crisis for economics without ethics, and versus Venezuela's hyper welfare measures, which ruined Venezuela's economy. So something contrasting will be very good for this essay, because this will actually fit into the topic well, and it will encompass the entirety of the topic. Clear? So for this essay, that's why I chose this topic. I wanted to show here a comparative hook will be very well fitting. Okay, moving on. So fairly easy topic. Okay, so ethic, like the part of economics without ethics. So why? Because it will breed inequalities. It will create injustices. It can cause wars. It can destroy societies. And economics without ethics is unsustainable. Obviously, we can use the sustainability angle here, or environmental angle, so on and so forth. Like, you can use n number of dimensions. So you write the introduction, you write the core argument, and then you have to sort of segment this essay into two: first, economics without ethics, and then ethics without economics. And obviously, in the at the end, you have to opt for balance. Those will be the routine dimensions. So now, with respect to ethics without economics, it is impractical. It says you cannot preach ethics to a hungry man. For a hungry man, the food is more important. It is impractical. It is extreme, and then it will not yield results. Now, let's say a man's family is dying of hunger, and the only way he can save is to get some food, hook or by crook. You cannot sit him and teach him morality and ethics and discipline and hard work. You cannot. It will not yield results, because when it comes to survival, ethics comes last there. So it will not yield results. And ethics without uh, economics can also be a caricature. And if you are thinking that this is a unique dimension, no, it's not. It's a very routine dimension. We make a joke of ourselves. So in this way, you can go. And then the next routine dimension is the balance between both. And obviously, we'll bring in why the middle path argument. So you're anyways going to get. Economics empowers us, and ethics brings in equity. And when we balance between the growth, you can go for sustainable development. So these are the routine dimensions. So now let us see the unique dimensions that you brought in. So tell me the unique dimensions, and then I'll give you a couple. No ethics, no economics, routine only. Different perceptions. All the aspects of human behavior is caricature. No. Ethical and economic relativism. Okay, this is a unique one. Economics needs ethics, but ethics does not need economics. Example of Diogenes, the happy beggar, and with respect to the Alexander one. Both are mutually exclusive. Okay. As economy goes digital, AI requires more EI in ethics. Okay, to an extent, it is sort of unique. Economics is universal and ethics is relative. This is beautiful. Okay, economics is, it goes here. Economics is universal and ethics is relative. Trusteeship is very ordinary. Story of Bhutan is again a routine one. Yes, this is a unique one. Ethics and economics may not go hand in hand, and it may be actually be a fairy tale. Okay, short-term economics can prosper without ethics to an extent, but not very. This is a good one. Ethics is emotional, and economics is professional. Choosing between ethics and economics needs deontological approach. Right ethics will lead to right economics. Okay. Ethics determines the lifespan of economics. That is a good one. Okay. So one more uh, thing that you can bring here is ethics is feeding man a fish. That is the compassion part, right? Economics is teaching a man to fish. That is empowerment. But the true essence lies in knowing when to feed and when to preach. Because because if man, again, as I told you, you cannot preach to a hungry man, right? So ethics is feeding man a fish, and that's compassion, and economics is teaching a man to fish. That is empowerment. But the true essence lies in knowing when to feed and when to preach. So if I was writing, this would be my unique dimension. So couple more answers came. Economy is shaped by external factors, ethics by own conscience. Vice versa is also true. Okay, economy is also shaped internally and ethics by external factors. Quick but steady wins the race shows both ethics plus economics required. I'm not getting the ethics part in this quote. Ethics is the soul of economics. Yeah, that is to an extent unique itself. So yes, when the topic is simple, sometimes bringing in unique dimensions uh, becomes a little difficult. So you have to ensure that at least a couple of unique dimensions you bring in your essay. And obviously in the call for action you have to advocate for balance. Okay, but already written, but little bit about balance. And one more thing with respect to call for actions, which I'll tell you very briefly, which I recently thought we can do. So now in call for action you are making it issue based, right? We are solving a lot of issues. So one more, to add diversity to the call for actions, one essay you can make it uh, issue based, and one more essay you can make it value based call for action. Okay, kindly note this down. Issue based, like you can go global warming, wars, etc., etc. This you are doing it very well. What I am observing is you people are repeating this almost same issues for the next one. So you can make it value based. Forget the issue. I'll write a value based call for action for this essay. As we are going through some turbulent times, it is suggested that we are prudent to use economics to empower the weakest. Ethics to enlighten self and combination both for the welfare of all as well as the welfare of one's soul. Okay, here largely rather than bringing in issues, I just acknowledge that there are issues, like, in the first half, as we are going through some turbulent times, and then I used mostly values and of values to write this call for action. So this is one, because largely your call for actions are becoming a little repetitive. One call for action can be issue based, one call for action can be value based. Like, the difference is very fine, the margin is very fine between the both, but it will definitely add diversity if you can do it well and good. Otherwise, if the value based or issue based itself is working for you, you can go. And below this, add one more paragraph for the sense of completion. All right, that's about it. Good job, keep doing it. Okay, mains is coming fast at you, so I'll see you guys day after tomorrow on Thursday with a brand new topic. Don't stress, as I'm continuously reminding you. Stay happy and have a good night. Take care. Bye bye.